Oh my goodness, what a game that was. For those of you who don't know, I do live in Nashville, Tennessee, so I'm a big Nashville Predators fan. Really got into hockey this year, actually. Wasn't a huge fan. I did enjoy going to the occasional game, maybe a couple a year. But this year I started watching a lot of the games on TV, and I think I watched every game from the All-Star break on this year. That's when I really got into it. And so I just watched the Blackhawks Predators Game 1 of the playoffs, and I am pleased with the performance. Obviously, when you get a win on the road against a team like the Blackhawks, it's a big win. I definitely think we needed to at least split this series, and now we have a chance to actually take both away from the Blackhawks at home, which would be huge. I'm just going to go over some things I did like about the Predators and some things I didn't like. If you're a Blackhawks fan, you could still listen to this. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm basically telling you what I thought you guys did good and what we didn't do good and what we did good and you guys maybe struggled at. And if you're a Predators fan, then I hope you're celebrating along with me tonight. Sorry about my hair. Yeah, it's a little crazy. So first things first, Pekka Rinne looked like playoff Pekka. One of the best goaltending performances he's had in quite some time. He's been really, really lights out this last month of the season, really. Averaging below 2 goals in a game, I think in his last 10 games, and a save percentage of above .93, which is pretty insane. So I was very impressed by Pekka. I believe he had ended the night with 30 saves total, and I was really, really impressed. I really hope he can withstand that. I don't know who's going to play Saturday. I'm fine with Saros. I have a lot of confidence in Saros as well. But if Pekka's playing at this level, I don't think we can bench him until he has a bad game. Or not bench him, but I don't think we can, give him a break until he really has that bad game. Other things I liked. Obviously striking early. If you kept up with the Preds at all, that light, hang on. Sorry if the lighting looks a little weird. I have not recorded a video in quite some time. But back to, obviously, if you've watched the Predators games this entire year, really, we've had a really hard time starting off on the right note. When we do, we normally can win that game, or at least get a point from it. But we normally get down a goal or 2 goals in the first period. We have a really good second period. We actually scored 100 goals in the second period throughout the season, so that's a pretty good accomplishment. And then we'll keep it close in the third, either pull out a win, maybe force it overtime, where we are not very good. Or maybe we'll just get a straight loss. So I was really happy to see that we scored early in the first period, about halfway through, a little over halfway through. Then I was a little bit disappointed in our efforts on the offensive end. I think this is something the Preds have done pretty much this entire season, and it's something that I really think we need to improve on, even now in the playoffs, and especially for next year, if we want to try to make the playoffs again and have another good season. And I think that is simply, when we get a lead, we kind of shut down our offense. And when we get a big lead, our offense stops pressing. And we rely on our defense. We rely on our goaltenders. We rely on Pekka. We rely on Saros. And we rely on our great defenders in Ryan Ellis and Subban. And obviously countless others, not really countless, but obviously the other defenders as well, as they're very good as well. But I think we need to continue to pour it on. I was really impressed, I think it was a week or 2 ago against the Stars, where we scored 4 goals in the first period. And I thought if we can play this level in the playoffs, then I think we actually have a chance. And also I thought we maybe had a chance to not play the Blackhawks first round, so I was kind of excited about that. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. I think we obviously have a chance. Taking the first game is a big step. It's okay if we lose the game Saturday, because we did split the series at home, which is something we really needed to do. If we can win that game, that would be huge, because then we come back to Nashville, and hopefully we can. Hopefully, when we leave Nashville, we have 3 wins. That's what I'm hoping for. Obviously, I don't know if that'll happen or not, but obviously, I want to be ahead of the series when we leave Nashville. Other things, let's see. I was really impressed with the face-off. The Nashville announcers mentioned it, that the Blackhawks are one of the worst teams when it comes to face-offs, and the Preds are actually one of the best the second half of the season. I was really impressed with anyone that took it. Mike Fisher especially, as our captain, able to close out that game by winning that last face-off. A huge step in the right direction. Victor Arvidsson looked great out there on the ice today. Honestly, should have had 2 goals. That one that hit off the top of the crossbar, such a close shot. I honestly thought that it was going in. I mean, he is so fast, and he's not the most beautiful shooter. He's not going to wow you with, Sidney Crosby-like between the legs, spin around, backward, no look, behind, through the legs pass. I don't know. But he is going to give you a wrist shot, and he made 31 of them this season. So I was really impressed. Sorry if you can hear my nose. I'm stuffy. The allergies are really getting to me. But I was really impressed with him. Let's see. Our defenders, obviously. I mentioned a few of them, Subban, Ellis. Here's one more thing. Last thing, probably. Our hard hitting. We came out there and we were sending a message, to be 100% honest. They sent a message to me as a fan watching, so I know they sent a message to the Blackhawks. And my guess is that they sent a message to the Blackhawks simply, saying, we mean business. A lot of people are counting us out. And I don't want to say me included, but kind of me included. If you told me that we were going to beat the Blackhawks in the 2017 playoffs at the beginning of this hockey year, I would have laughed. Because we've had a very bad history against the Blackhawks, and honestly, if you told me that at the All-Star break, I probably would have laughed too, because we weren't even going to make the playoffs back then. But we've really stepped up our game. Our defense looked really good. Our offense, I think we definitely need to continue to push even when we get a lead. We're up 1-0. Not push too much to where they can get behind us and have a lot of good chances. But they still had a good amount of chances, and they had a lot more chances than we did in the second and third periods. Blackhawks fans, obviously don't count your team out yet. You have a very talented team, a very good couple of lines. You have, Kane, obviously a great captain. You got some youngsters on that team that can really make some plays. So, and your goaltender, obviously, Crawford, is also very good. He also had a great game. I'll go and compliment him. Obviously, I don't think you're counting yourself out yet, because I'm thinking the Blackhawks take Game 2. And I'm hoping the Preds take games 3 and 4. And then I don't know if the 5th one's played in Nashville or not. I don't know if it works like MLB. But if that's, I think it is. So I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So yeah, I was really impressed by the Predators tonight. Obviously, it wasn't a very pretty win, but hey, if you get the win, I don't care how pretty it is. I did get an alert that I believe it was the Capitals beat somebody. I'm going to quickly check on that. I actually did not look at I didn't pay that much attention, but someone had a snipe goal I got an alert for. And, I'm going to keep up with the playoffs, obviously, because I want to know who we're going to play. So, quick check of the scores. I'm obviously recording this at night. That light's off right there, and I have a light on over that direction. Because it is 9:52 at night right now, our Central Time. So it was the Capitals beat the Maple Leafs, yeah. And then the Ducks are beating the Flames already, and it's only 3 minutes in. I don't think the Flames will... I think the Flames actually can beat the Ducks, but I don't think they'll go very far. As for the Capitals, I think the Capitals could win it all. I don't see the Maple Leafs winning it all. Yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of... I guess you can call it analysis. I did talk about the game, so that's probably what I'll put in the title. Post-game analysis of this Game 1 of the Predators Blackhawks series. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. Obviously, I've not been uploading on this channel very frequently. I believe my last upload was 3 or 4 months ago. But I'm probably going to upload each Predators game. I'm hoping to, at least, as long as I get to watch it. And hopefully can upload maybe some baseball content after that. So if you enjoy that, be sure to like this video once again, and be sure to subscribe to this channel for more content like that. Remember to leave your comments on any of the topics I talked about below, and I will see you guys later.